Graduates, family and friends, good morning. I would like us to do something. Count down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Most life-changing moments do not come with a countdown. They don't come with a period to prepare. They don't come with a warning. They are not there, and then they're there. They come with all the chaos they bring, whether it's joyful or sorrowful, and for the most part, catch you unprepared. You, however, graduates, are in a unique position today. You find yourselves at the end of a period of training, a period of preparation. But you are at the beginning of your next challenge, your next achievement, your next great big reward. Today, you are the lucky few who get to consciously pause in this moment, who get to reflect, and who get to prepare for what is to come. To give you a tiny glimpse of what it looks like, allow me to share with you a personal story. As you already have probably seen on your clinical rotations, the codes in the hospital usually happen at that ungodly hour when you're getting ready to put your feet up, you've just finished charting on the patients you have, and something goes wrong. It was such a time, 4 a.m., in University of California, Irvine, that one of the nurses that I worked with, amazing, called me to come see a patient she was caring for. She was a 2-pound, tiny human that could fit in the palm of your hand. She was a week old and a part of a set of twins, firstborn to her parents. Fong, the nurse, and my work NBA watching partner said ever so calmly, "I don't like how she looks tonight." That's all she said. "I don't like how she looks tonight." I looked up at the monitor. Her heartbeat was steady, her vital signs stable. I looked at her bedside chart. She had been tolerating her feeds. She was voiding, she was stooling. In my mind, I'm thinking, all this seems normal so far. But Fong repeated, "I don't like how she looks tonight." So I proceeded to examine this tiny human. And I started to get the same sense of unease that Fong had. This tiny human was listless and gray. My sphincter tightened because I knew the path we were about to go down. Our tiny human went from, "I don't like how she looks tonight," to a life-threatening gastrointestinal tract infection, bedside surgery and bowel resection, fulminant disseminated intravascular coagulopathy, and death, all in the space of 2 hours. This tiny human, through her brief and valiant fight, had left indelibly huge footprints on my heart and in my life. Oh, I'm sorry.
Be loud.
This tiny human had left indelibly huge footprints on my heart and in my life, and I am a better position for it. So, how do you look at the bad, the sad, the emotionally ugly, and take from it good? After having faced numerous such situations in my personal and professional life, not all with the same gravity or outcome, I have learned to live ready and not afraid of the known and the unknown. And here's how. Keep your driving force for motivation. Keep your motivational engine primed with this one notion. All things work together for the good of those who love God, for those who are called to His purpose.
Amen.
Let it seep into every part of your day. Even if you don't believe the statement, Even if you don't. Y'all don't want to see me twerk. Okay, so back to life lessons. So how do you live ready and not afraid of the known and the unknown? The first thing is to keep your motivational engine primed with one notion. Hello? Let it seep into every part of your day. Even if you don't have belief, even if you don't believe the statement, it rewires your subconscious.
Drop the mic. Can you just talk without the mic?
Look at this one. I've never heard that song before.
Okay.
What in the world is going on?
All right. So that notion.
Just speak.
So y'all was gonna twerk? I saw y'all. That's what they get.
Hello? We'll try one more time.
They get what they pay for.
I was saying that the notion that everything in your life is happening towards good will rewire your subconscious to look for the good, to look for the opportunity in the challenge you're facing. Our tiny human showed us the good in her battle by highlighting how well her team listened to her and to each other. She showed me how attuned nurses are to their patients and how invaluable nurses are to me as my calling as a physician. Now, I make nurses my friends everywhere I go, so you're my new best friends. 2, focus on the lesson, not the loss or the negative in the challenge you're facing. Most of you have faced significant hardships to get you here. But you are here. And no one can take that away from you. So use what you have learned in your journey that brought you to where you are today to help you with navigating the challenges that will surely come ahead. A challenge is a challenge. Same concept, different face. So remember, you're starting from experience, not starting over. 3, pick just one thing to do every day. One thing you can put a check mark next to. One thing that takes you closer to your goals. Register for that AR&NP course. Walk a mile today. 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 3. 3 becomes a done deed. The how of what you achieved will blur away as you level up to your next achievement. But the weight of what you did not do will linger with you for a lifetime. 4, lower the activation energy for the habits that you want to build. In other words, don't overthink it. Or more practically, keep as much of the decision-making process as far away from the action you're trying to accomplish. For example, I'm a runner. If you want to go run, Set your alarm clock for the same time every day. Put on your running gear. You've laid it out the night before. Knot up your shoelaces. Get up and go. And lastly, remember your why. The fulfillment of that why, to whatever degree, on any given day, brings you some measure of contentment, which will keep you going on the dark days. For those of you who haven't figured out your why, that's okay too. Actively searching for that why is an iterative process of trial and error. That again brings you closer to your truth. So keep searching. Now, armed with these tools, I'd like us to count down with purpose and reflection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go. Seize the days as they rise up to meet you. And be excellent. Thank you for the privilege of your time.